What's going on, everyone? It's Tem2, and welcome back to the channel where we unlock the secrets to building lasting wealth. Now, we've all heard the saying, think like the rich, but what does that actually mean? It's not just about driving fancy cars and living in mansions. It's about adopting a whole new mindset towards money, time, and opportunity. In this video, I'm breaking down 6 powerful habits of the wealthy that you can start implementing today. And trust me, these aren't your typical get-rich-quick schemes. We're talking about fundamental principles that can truly transform your financial future. So if you're ready to level up your money game and start thinking like the wealthy, hit that thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and let's dive right in. The first, and arguably most important difference between the rich and everyone else is how they view money. You see, most people are stuck in this endless loop of trading their time for dollars. They work a job, they get a paycheck, and then they immediately spend that paycheck on bills, expenses, maybe a little bit of fun. It's a cycle that can feel impossible to break. But here's the thing, the wealthy, they think about money differently. They don't work for money, they make their money work for them. They understand that true wealth isn't built on trading hours for dollars, it's built on creating systems that generate income even when they're not physically working. Think about it. If you're only getting paid when you're on the clock, you're essentially capping your earning potential. But what if you could create multiple streams of income that flow in whether you're working or not? That's the power of having your money work for you. This could be anything from investing in dividend-paying stocks to building an online business, or even just renting out a spare room on Airbnb. The key is to create assets that generate passive income so you're not always trading your precious time for money. And look, I get it. This whole concept might seem a little intimidating at first, especially if you're used to the traditional way of earning a living. But the truth is, it's not about becoming some overnight millionaire. It's about shifting your mindset and taking small, consistent steps towards building wealth that works as hard as you do. So start by identifying 1 or 2 potential income streams that align with your skills and interests. Then, dedicate just a little bit of time each day to learning and taking action. Remember, even the smallest steps, taken consistently over time, can lead to massive results. Alright, so we've talked about the importance of having your money work for you. Now let's dive into another crucial habit of the wealthy prioritizing assets over income. See, it's not just about how much money you make, but what you do with the money you earn. Most people fall into the trap of lifestyle inflation. As their income goes up, so do their expenses. They upgrade their car, move into a bigger house, buy fancier clothes. They think that's what it means to be wealthy. But here's the catch, those things, they're not actually making you wealthier, they're liabilities. They cost you money to own and maintain. The truly wealthy, they understand this difference. They focus on acquiring assets. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket even if you're not actively working on it. Think about things like stocks, real estate, businesses. These are all assets that have the potential to appreciate in value over time and generate passive income. Now, I'm not saying you should never treat yourself or enjoy the fruits of your labor, but if you want to build lasting wealth, you need to prioritize investing in assets that will continue to pay you for years to come. This means developing a mindset of delayed gratification. Instead of immediately spending every dollar you earn, think about how you can invest a portion of it to grow your wealth over the long term. Even if you can only afford to invest a small amount each month, trust me, it adds up over time. The power of compound interest is incredible. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow exponentially. So take a close look at your spending habits. Identify areas where you can cut back on unnecessary expenses and redirect that money towards building a portfolio of income-generating assets. Now let's talk about another crucial difference in mindset between the wealthy and everyone else, their perception of time. See, most people view time as this fixed commodity. There are only 24 hours in a day, right? But the wealthy, they understand that time is their most valuable asset, even more so than money. And because of that, they treat their time with incredible intentionality. They don't waste it on things that don't move the needle in their lives or businesses. They focus on maximizing their time by delegating, automating, and outsourcing tasks that can be done by others. Think about it. If you're bogged down with low-level tasks that eat up your day, how are you supposed to find the time to focus on the things that truly matter? The things that will actually move the needle in your life and business? This is where the power of delegation comes in. The wealthy understand that they don't need to do everything themselves. In fact, they often achieve more by leveraging the skills and talents of others. This could be anything from hiring a virtual assistant to handle administrative tasks, to outsourcing your social media management, to bringing on a team to help you scale your business. By delegating these tasks, you free up your time and mental energy to focus on your zone of genius, the things that only you can do, the things that will have the biggest impact on your success. Remember, time is a non-renewable resource. Once it's gone, it's gone. So start treating your time with the same level of importance that you would treat a $1 million investment. Alright, let's talk about the company you keep. You've probably heard the saying, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Well, it's true. Your social circle has a massive impact on your mindset, your beliefs, and ultimately your success. If you're constantly surrounded by people who are negative, pessimistic, and content with mediocrity, guess what? That's going to rub off on you. It's human nature. But here's the thing. The wealthy understand this, and they're incredibly intentional about who they allow into their inner circle. They surround themselves with other successful, driven individuals who challenge them, inspire them, and push them to be better. Think about it. If you're hanging out with people who are constantly complaining about their jobs, their finances, or their lives in general, how motivated do you think you're going to be to pursue your own goals? On the other hand, if you're surrounded by people who are crushing it in their respective fields, people who are passionate, ambitious, and constantly striving for growth, that energy is contagious. It will ignite your own drive and inspire you to level up your game. Now I get it. Changing your social circle isn't always easy, but it's crucial if you want to achieve your full potential. Start by actively seeking out events, communities, and online groups where you can connect with like-minded individuals. Remember, you become who you surround yourself with. Choose your circle wisely. Now, this next habit might be the hardest one to implement, especially in today's world of instant gratification and overnight success stories. But trust me, it's essential if you want to build real, lasting wealth. I'm talking about playing the long game. You see, most people are looking for that quick fix, that magic bullet that will make them rich overnight. They jump from one get-rich-quick scheme to the next, never really building anything substantial. But the wealthy, they understand that real wealth is built over time. It's about patience, consistency, and letting compound interest work its magic. Think of it like planting a tree. You wouldn't expect to see fruit the day after you plant the seed, would you? No, you nurture it, you water it, you give it time to grow. And over time, with consistent care and attention, it will bear fruit. Wealth is the same way. It takes time to grow. It takes time for your investments to compound. It takes time to build a successful business, but so many people give up right before they're about to see the fruits of their labor. They get impatient, they get discouraged, and they go back to their old ways. Don't fall into that trap. Stay focused on your goals, even when things get tough. Remember why you started in the first place. And trust the process. The results will come, but you have to be willing to put in the work and be patient. Alright, let's talk about risk. Now, when I say risk, I'm not talking about gambling your life savings on some crazy investment scheme. I'm talking about calculated risks. The kind of risks that come with stepping outside of your comfort zone and going after what you truly want. You see, most people are terrified of risk. They'd rather play it safe, stay in their comfort zone, and settle for a life of mediocrity than risk failure or disappointment. But the wealthy, they understand that risk is an essential part of growth. They know that if you want to achieve extraordinary things, you have to be willing to step outside of the ordinary. Now, this doesn't mean making reckless decisions. The wealthy are actually very calculated in their risk-taking. They do their research, they weigh the potential rewards against the potential risks, and they make informed decisions. But the key difference is that they're not paralyzed by the fear of failure. They know that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone. They embrace failure as a learning opportunity, a chance to refine their approach and come back even stronger. So, if you want to think like the wealthy, you need to shift your perspective on risk. Don't let fear hold you back from pursuing your goals. Take calculated risks, embrace the possibility of failure, and learn from every experience. So there you have it, folks. 6 powerful habits of the wealthy that can truly transform your financial future. Remember, it's not about overnight success or get-rich-quick schemes. It's about adopting a long-term mindset, making smart decisions, and consistently taking action. If you found this valuable, make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on future content. And let me know in the comments, which one of these habits stood out to you the most? Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next episode.